Hello guys, KP Chamino here with a new video for Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2, the playtest. And it's the end of the week, almost. And I'm going to talk in this video about the patch of today and my thoughts about the river that we got this week. So the spin river in Slovakia. And then the next part of the video, I'm going to talk about the new lake that we are going to get probably tomorrow. Because every Friday, I think we are going to get a new lake for the next 2 weeks. And it's going to be in Germany. So I'm going to talk in the second half of the video about that stuff. So today we had a really good patch. For the guys that saw my video about the improvements that I like in the game. I saw today already one of the improvements. So what did they do in the patch of today? And I will show you guys it when we go fishing. So the mechanics of fighting with large fish has been improved. And it's really a lot better. So the funny part is that the fish fighting is now already a lot better than in Ultimate Fishing Simulator 1. Because it was really bad over there, but it's another development team that is making this game, and I'm very happy that they are focusing on that part, so the physics, the fighting, and they want to take it serious, because they could say, fuck it, we just keep it like that, but it's a lot better now, so I'm very happy. I will show you guys it when we go to fishing. Fixed an issue in Quest that displayed incorrect message, min-max. That's always good. And then the next one is a very good one too. Remove the quest with fish that could be caught on a map other than Jackson and Slovakia. That's really good too, because I always had like quest on a certain area, like get a pickerel in Slovakia. I'm not even sure that the pickerel is over there. Or quest in like Poland, but Poland is not in the game, and that's really cool. Then decrease player movement speed on Slovakia River, only when we walk on water. At the first sight I was thinking, yeah, but why are they doing that? But it's now almost impossible to run to the fish. And that's really good, because it was breaking the immersion a lot. So what could you do? Because it's everywhere shallow. You could just run to the fish with the lowest setup and just lift it out of the water. That's a lot harder now, because you don't have the speed anymore in the water if you walk. Change in lure movement characteristics, increased realism. I saw that already. They need to still work a lot on them, but it's already a very good step forward. But that's very good, so they know where they need to work. So the fish mechanics is very important. The lure improvements are very important. They are not still yet there, but I'm always happy that they do really quick an adjustment, and that's always very good. I like that a lot. And then fix the issue with the stick baits. So with like 8 or 9 of them, what was the problem? That they were poppers, top water, I need to say, and they were sinking. So that's very good, because that are the heaviest poppers that you can have, and they are attracting very big fish in the river in Slovakia. Then change in rod casting distance. That was very good too, because it was really insane how far that you could throw with the setup, and then other minor fixes. So what we are going to do now is I'm going to use in the fishing, I'm going to use one of the setups. Other things that I saw this week is this. I can now use my equipment that I bought. So I'm now using this, the Universal Feeder Master 250. That's going to 9 kilogram of strength this rod. I can finally use my 8 kilogram reel, my 8.5 kilogram line. I don't have a leader because they are not in the game yet. And this is one of the ones that they fixed. So now they are all floating on the water, as a top water has to do. So let's have a look. So we are going to Slovakia. Let's go cloudy and in the evening. That's always a time that I fish. And we will have a look at the running. So you can see right away, you can still run very fast on the shore. on ground, but if you come in the water, now I'm still running very fast. So in the past it was as fast as on the ground. So it's very hard now to run to a fish, and that's really good. Because it was a little bit silly that you can do that, so there was not really fishing. You come here with like the starting rod, and you just get a fish on it, you run to the fish and you lift it out. But that's done now. It's going now really slow, but that's normal. You cannot run in water. That's always the case, and that's really good what they did. Very good. And here is a very good spot. It was from my video. So let's have a look now. One other thing that they did really well too is that now the sound of the eyes, I think it was, is a lot different. So you need to listen. Yeah, it's a little bit low now, I think, the sound. But now it's a lot easier. No, not easier, but a lot more fun to throw in. It's really strange because at the end it didn't change anything on the physics, but it seems that fishing is now a lot better. That's so strange what sound can do on a reel. But I think it was ice. In the past it was like metal hitting or something, but that's now gone. So let's have a look that we can have a look to the lure. So this is the lure that you can see. And I think this is not a popper, but this is a walker. But they still need to work on it. He's doing the behavior of a walker more than a popper. You can see it. You see it going left and right. So I think this is intended to be a walker, but of course a straight need to be walking still, but it's a lot better. And let's hope here is a fish. Can I get this fish on my feet? No, he just ignored it. Two very fat fish. So I'm going to catch 1 or 2 fish just to have a look with you guys what they did with the fight mechanics. And then I'm going to the next part of the video, and we are going to talk about the new lake for tomorrow. It's in Germany. My guess it was a canal, or a channel, I need to say. But I think it's probably going to be carp again, but I'm not sure. But we will see it right away. It's not so good, this lure, as my lure that I'm always using. So it can take some time. It's a little bit bigger too, I think, than my normal lure. So it's possible that it can take some time until I got a fish. And it seems it's a lot. Is it now just me? Ah, no, it's just the same. I thought for a brief moment, yeah, I can see my lure a lot better too, it seems. But maybe it's just because this one is bigger than my other one. But I'm going to switch. I'm going to switch to the one that I'm always using, because I just want to show you guys that they are now floating. This fish, come on, take it. Come on. No, he's just ignoring. It's such a fat Atlantic salmon, this one. So we are going to switch really quick to the other one that works a lot better here for me. This one. Because there was a guy that was, I think, level 35 or something. And I think he had a lot of fun in this area. He posted on the forums like a guide. It was a really good guide with all the lures that are very good here. And yeah, here you go. So you can see this is not really a big fish, but you cannot really see the fight here, but the clicking is already gone. It's with very big fish too. So what was the main problem? That they were not doing a lot, but they were always clicking on the drag, and it was really irritating, but that's gone now. So now the fish is fighting. You put a little bit pressure on him, but it's not always the clicking, click, click, click the whole time of the drag. And that's yeah, already a lot better, I need to say. And I hope that now the fat one here, I'm going to get over his head. That the fat one is going to bite. Yeah, it's not a big one again. It attracts a lot more smaller fish. You can see it here. So there is no clicking. He's fighting a little bit. This is a lot better. In my opinion, it's a very good brook trout, this one. Yeah, and this is still in the game. So this is a bug I need to exit, but it's a lot better. So now I'm going to show you guys the plans that they have for next week and what we can expect. Okay guys, the next part, the Kiel Canal, you guys can see it here. So it's in Germany, I think. And I didn't know that, but I was reading here. It looks really cool if it looks like this. It's a little bit like city fishing. I think that's now a little bit hype. with fishermen. A lot of young fishers, they like to go to the cities and just fish in the cities. So it seems that you will be able to catch both saltwater and freshwater fish here. So that's really cool. So it's a little bit like, I think, the Mississippi Fishing Planet, so Blue Crab Island. So you guys can see it here. And what are the fish pieces that we are going to get next week? So the European perch is here, the Asp is here, Welsh catfish. So that can become a very big fish, Welsh catfish. I'm not sure how far they are going to go in the kilograms. Zander, the Atlantic salmon, we already got that. The sturgeon is coming too. Sea trout, Atlantic cod, European flounder, a very cool fish if it looks the same as in Fishing Planet. And then the garfish. So you guys can see it here. It's really cool. So this is a sturgeon, of course. Yeah, I just clicked it and I see it on my other screen. But here you can see the fish that we are going to get. So that's really cool. I hope that next week they are probably going to work a little bit more on feeder fishing. I didn't do it yet, but I hear some things. It's not really that good at the moment because there are some fish that going to bite really well on like bottom setups. I'm thinking catfish, I'm thinking sturgeon. So maybe next week it's going to be a week that we are going to feeder fish. So be sure, guys, that you build up your money. And tomorrow we are going to get this lake or a river, I think it is, or canal, I need to say. It's not a river or a lake. But thanks for watching, guys. Have fun. I see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.